Morning. Alex Zaves here with the Arts and Crafts Show. I'm over here at the Excelsior Arts Show here in Minneapolis, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. This Excelsior show. It's got about 150 booths in it. It's run by the Chamber of Commerce, and they've got a few commercial booths up here, and then probably people who go into the Chamber of Commerce, and they have just the Historical Society and maybe like Anderson Windows place or skincare products. We got about 7 or 8 booths for that. And basically today's Sunday, June 10th. It was a rainy day yesterday. It began raining about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then it went all the way till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They decided they would shut the show down only for those people who didn't want to stay. I stayed all day. That's basically the way I like to do things. I stay even when it rains, because customers still come out here. So again, here, just going to show you some of the booths. It's a nice grassy area, which I really enjoy. But it can get windy at the show, really. The last 4 years I've had some really bad winds here. I mean, 4 years ago, the winds were so bad that it blew away over 100 booths, and there was only about 20 of us that stayed. Kind of give you an idea. It's a really secure neighborhood, very quiet, very calm. Again, a very wealthy neighborhood. Here's a metal booth right here. Like that. Wish. Oh, this is interesting. I don't really close up my booth either. It's pretty safe here. I don't pack my stuff up, but most people pack their work up at night, not because of security so much in this place. It's because of how bad the winds can get at night here, just off the lake. And this guy's got water fountains here. He does a lot of things with rocks. I've seen him at other shows. Right. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the show here. I used to be set up over here in this area right here for many years, until they started bringing in the cars. They used to bring the cars in, Subarus I think it was, and they used to park it right in this area here. But last year the winds got so bad it knocked the limbs out of some of these trees and landed on the cars. So they decided, I guess this year they're not going to show the cars. Here's a place where they do the music. They do have a nice, comfortable bandstand area. They play really low-key music here for the show. Very important. It's low-key. You don't, because there are booths right opposite. And if the music's too loud, well, you can't hear the customers. That's a very important thing when you're doing shows, is to find out where your booth is in location to the music and what kind of music do they play. Here's the food area. They've got about 10 or 12 booths for food. Just enough for the show, just enough to keep the customers here. And a nice sitting area. Now, last year on a Sunday, it was so windy that one of these tents came down and flew across the grounds, hit my booth, and went through my booth. Again, here's a tall one here, tall booth here. It's obviously a photographer, and I think I know this guy also. I've seen him at other shows. Turn the camera this way. The sun's coming in pretty good. So So yesterday was pretty much a washout because of all the rain. And the customers, you could almost probably count just a few hundred of them that came walking through when it rains really got hard yesterday. But I just toughed it out. And I'm gonna take a quick walk down here, see what I can see. And yeah, jewelry, lots of jewelry at the shows, a lot of metal at the shows. You don't see so much leather anymore or stained glass that they used to have. So I'm just kind of keeping it calm and nice. I'm just showing you the booths, what they look like. And I'll take you over to my booth now. I'll show you which many of you have already seen before. But I just thought I'd give you one more shot, and then I'm going to call it a day, a morning. Finish setting up, get myself some coffee, and I've got a customer coming in to do a pickup at around 9 o'clock. They passed my booth just as I was closing up, and they said, "Can you save this one piece for me?" And I said, "Okay, no problem." And there's my booth again, what you've seen. And sometimes it's really nice to have this frequently asked questions, just a little something that the public can read, because they'll believe what they read sometimes more than what you'll say. And but it's good to cover all your bases if possible. I'm really close to being parking over here where I can park my vehicle. Not during the day, of course, but when that loadout tonight begins at 4 o'clock. And that way, very close. They do have Boy Scouts here that will help you load in and load out. It's about $40 that they charge for loading in, loading out. I've done this show for many years, and years ago I just used to pay for them to load me in to that spot I showed you, not far from where the music was. Because by the end of the day, at this show, I used to sell almost everything I had. It's not going to be that way for the last few years. And some artists have said the show's been jinxed. But if you tough it out, it might be worth a few. I don't know. It's got a really good clientele. These homes across the street are a couple of $1 million each. And it's not so much for the homes, it's mostly for the land that's facing the lake. So that's what we've got here at the show. And this is an information booth down here, which I was sitting underneath because I just had an umbrella usually at the shows. And they came over here, they'll have coffee over here as well. So anyway, if you've got any, if you've done the show before or you've got any comments, I hope that you leave them down below. And I'm going to go ahead and say if you can share this, if you like this about the Excelsior Arts Show, just go ahead and give me a share and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Thank you.